Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I'm Last Son, and this is the CILL Public Beta Save for TEW 9. Tonight we're going to handle another episode of Lucha Libre Battle. Check the mail here. Aztec Prince has left Burning Hammer because of the tour ending. And Firefly and Hypnotic, they have joined. Okay. Go ahead and get into the event. We'll take Guadalajara again. Booking team. Let's go ahead and purchase this just one. And we'll buy a creative finish. So that way we have spent some of our stuff. So Ganymede Jr. helped create a fun atmosphere when he pulled off a classic rib on a Rapido that had everyone laughing. And that was the only event. It's very nice to see. We did not have a ton of problems. Let's check. I wanted to get a head men's trainer. When you're looking at these guys, you can hit this ill-suited candidates and it will remove everybody that, potentially could not be a good fit for the role. I think we'll let Amazing Firefly, though, train. The men, the women. We'll let... There's no potential students for her to train. We'll add Electric Dreamer. Really like Electric Dreamer. Do we have anybody that can be a chief enforcer? No. So we would have to make a choice on that. If we wanted to... we could have... Lacius as our head of talent. We'll have morale officer be... So let's let Poison Ivy be the morale officer. Senior road agent. Mateo. Travel. We'll let Victor Fernandez. So anybody here who would like to see other than who we have? I think right now that's what we'll do. So let's get back to booking. We'll book our main event. The main event this time will be Hush taking on Monkey Man. And we're going to give that 13 minutes. Monkey Man can pick up the victory. We're going to have an angle now. Mephisto, I can spell, right? Okay, Mephisto cuts a promo. So we'll give this 6 minutes, and basically it's going to be El Hijo Del Mephisto is in the ring with a mic. He runs down the crowd before turning his attention to Amazing Firefly. He tells him that he's not ready for their match because Mephisto is planning on taking Firefly to hell and back before leaving his battered body in the ring. And we'll have El Hijo de Mephisto here cutting a promo. And we'll have Amazing Firefly be off screen because he's working somewhere else. He can't be booked, and that's fine. Save the details, and we'll book that segment. Okay. Next up, we'll have Pavo Real take on a returning Rapido. We'll let Rapido get the victory here in his return. Okay, here, another angle. Celestman's going to call out Electric Dreamer. Okay, so the output here is going to be Celestman grabs a mic and enters the ring. She looks out at the crowd and says that she wants a title shot from Electric Dreamer. Her and Poison Ivy have proven they're better than the champ or her partner Pinky Perez, and the title belongs around the waist of a true champion. Electric Dreamer comes out to the ramp and tells her that she's had enough of her and will see her next show for the title. So that was supposed to be part 1, but we'll go ahead and put Celeste Moon cutting a promo about Electric Dreamer off screen, and so Pinky Perez off screen. We'll only make that make it 3 minutes. In this part, Celeste Moon will be not speaking part, and Electric Dreamer will come out and cut her promo. Go ahead and script it all the way around. Not 5 minutes. Let's do 3. Okay, so Moon's going to call it Dreamer. That's our next angle. Next up, we're going to have our Mexican title number 1 contender title qualifier. Phoenix 4 is going to pick up the victory. Going to have them steal the show. Try to get away with calling it in the ring. Cool. Okay, next up we'll have our match. We're in the women's division. We have Catalina taking on Hellcat Hernandez. And let Hellcat get the victory. Okay, we'll have a match here between Slayer and Utrecht. And we'll make sure the Slayer is going to pick up the victory because our members of their team is going to be barred from ringside. So I'm going to put into the notes here, partners barred from ringside, so I remember that's what was going on in that one. This one we're gonna have a trios match between Pinky Perez, Mystery Pink. So I'm gonna make this the technical. So we're gonna make sure they all have Estrella. She's got probably the weakest out of that team. Poison Ivy has a pretty good technical. Maribel Mercado, probably the weakest out of this team, maybe. I'll see. No. Bizarro is the weakest, it looks like, out of that team that I had planned. Okay, so we'll do that. Give that 15 minutes. Let Pinky Perez pick up the victory over Bizarro. And we'll let it be a clean win. Let's have a pinfall finish. Look at that one. We'll add an angle. Phoenix 4 is going to cut a promo. So the output's going to be Phoenix 4 is backstage getting ready for his match against Fallen Angel. He tells the camera that he is more than ready for the match and tells El Serpiente that he shouldn't count on that title match yet. So we're going to have Phoenix 4 cut a promo on Fallen Angel. And then he's also going to be mentioning El Serpiente. And since it's backstage, we'll have it be scripted. Okay, so what's this telling me we don't have a technical masterclass? Because I didn't set this one up as the technical masterclass. Okay, let's add in trios match here between let's do Wildfire, Border Patrol, and we'll do Anarchist, taking on Optimus, Phobia, Ganymede hasn't worked in a while, but AO Bandai's fine. And we'll give Anarchist a victory. We'll save that just in case anything happens. We have some stored. So let's take and let's see Angle. It's a bit of a gamble. Let's try it. And what else do we have? So we have to do that from the storylines. We have some. Let's use that. Creative finish. Big gamble. Let's try it. I mean, we're gonna unfortunately lose these if we don't, potentially use them. So we'll go ahead here and start the show. 412 people, so we're gaining some people coming. The pre-show opens up with Wildfire Inferno, Border Patrol 2, and Anarchist taking on Optimus Jr., Phobia, and AO Bandai. Anarchist picks up the win as he submits AO Bandai with the Anarchist Dream, 10 minutes and 23 seconds. Wrestling rating of 33, crowd rating of 17. segment rating of 37. All good work from these guys on the pre-show. Anarchist had a 37, Border Patrol 31, Wildfire Inferno 35, AO Bandai 33, Phobia a 40, Optimus Jr. a 25. Next up, we have our segment as Phoenix 4 is backstage, getting ready for his match against Fallen Angel. Tells the camera he is more than ready for this match, and tells El Serpiente that he shouldn't count on that title yet. 43 segment, advanced star segment. Success, angle idea was a success. That's good. Got the crowd hotter, up to a show, good start. No penalties, so that's a good thing to see. Next up, we have Pinky Perez, Mystery Pink, and Estrella Blanca taking on Poison Ivy, Maribel Mercado, and Bizarro. And Pinky Perez picks up the victory over Bizarro with a pink butterfly powerbomb. Wrestling rating of 48, crowd rating of 28, segment rating of 52. So we have Estrella Blanca with a 45, Mystery Pink with a 51, Pinky Perez with a 50, Bizarro with a 40, Maribel Mercado with a 52, Poison Ivy with a 47, and advanced the Luchador Explosion storyline and the Women's World Title Contenders storyline. We did get a notice that Pinky Perez was off her game. This was our technical masterclass. 52 is not bad. Next up, we had Slayer versus Uhtred the Viking. Decent reaction from the crowd, but the wrestling really wasn't there apparently. Slayer defeats Uhtred the Viking at 9:46 by pinfall. 34 wrestling rating. The crowd was at 25. Segment was a 37. Slayer had a 29. Uhtred the Viking a 38. Advanced that segment. Uhtred was off his game. So next up we have Catalina Vasquez taking on Hellcat Hernandez. Hellcat Hernandez defeats Catalina Vasquez 9 minutes 50 seconds by pinfall with a running bulldog. 45 wrestling rating, 25 crowd rating, 48 segment rating. Vasquez had a 46. Hellcat had a 44. And the Women's World Title Contender storyline advanced. Next up we have our Mexican Title Contenders qualifier between Fallen Angel, Phoenix 4. Phoenix 4 defeats Fallen Angel 13 minutes 6 seconds by pinfall with the Phoenix Salt. Tried to have him steal the show. Wrestling was 47 rating, crowd 28, 54 segment rating, Fallen Angel 29. Phoenix 4 had a 64, gained heat from the segment. They have great chemistry and it showed. Fallen Angel with a 29. That kind of hurts. I was expecting a little bit more, but overall, pretty decent. Next up, we have Celeste Moon grabbing a mic and entering the ring. She looks out at the crowd and says she wants a title shot from Electric Dreamer. Her and Poison Ivy have proven they're better than the champ or her partner Pinky Perez, and the title belongs around the waist of a true champion. Electric Dreamer comes out to the ramp and tells her she's had enough of her, and we'll see her on the next show for the title. 43 segment rating for this, 42 for part 1, 39 for part 2. Next up we have El Pavo Real taking on the returning Rapido, and Rapido picks up a victory, 12 minutes and 3 seconds with the Rapido knee, 47 wrestling rating, 33 crowd rating, 52 segment rating. El Pavo Real had a 43, Rapido a 50, pretty good segment there. We then have Hijo Del Mephisto in the ring with a mic. He runs down the crowd before turning his attention to Amazing Firefly. He tells him he's not ready for his match because Mephisto is planning on taking Firefly to hell and back before leaving his battered body in the ring. And that got a 61. And in our main event, Hush takes on Monkey Man. Monkey Man defeats Hush 12 minutes 47 seconds by pinfall. The king of the swingers. 51 wrestling rating, 38 crowd, 52 segment. Hush had a 50, Monkey Man a 52. The storyline advanced but lost heat, and our creative finish was a failure, unfortunately. Finish that show, we get a 53. Didn't have any popularity. That kind of Sucks a little bit, but we made $1,700 basically. And we'll go out here and see if there's any mail. Before ending this episode, we have one more Lucha Libre Battle before our pay-per-view. We'll take care of that next episode. Quite a few hirings and stuff. So we have some Ao Bandai has charisma. He has a lot of upside that comes from Pinky Perez. So I think that's where we'll end this episode of CILL Public Beta Save. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be let known whenever I put out any videos, because I have plenty of content that I'm wanting to do that's coming out on TEW 9, especially after retail. So I'm Last Son. Keep playing, guys. Stay awesome. And I'll see you in our next video.